Hello, my name is Tammy McKenzie. I'm the director of the Ola Fellowship for AI Science, Policy, and Tech. Recently, I led a research project where we were examining whether consultancy reporting on AI was founded on good evidence. Our interest was because consultancy reporting is leading the way with regards to source of information for business leaders and policymakers in understanding how AI is being used in businesses and what effect it could have in the future. That's great. People are getting the information. There's some good qualities to consultancy reporting. I was a consultant myself for many years, and some of the qualities that we would expect from these reports match the need of the people. So they're graphic. They have short, point form information. They're absolutely hyper focused on the need of the client. They give quotes from other leaders so that we can understand how people are taking this on. And they give a series of recommendations, in many cases, quite a few recommendations. But that's kind of where the problem comes in. In a way, they're sales documents. The recommendations will inevitably include, hire us to help you with your AI, implementation. So we wanted to see what's the quality of these reports. They're being highly adopted. What's the quality of these reports? What can management scientists bring with regards to understanding the quality of these reports? So there's standards for evidence. There's standards for data collection. The consultancies are limited in this. They are limited in many ways by the data that they gather because it comes from specifically their clients. So that means they're usually bigger companies, not smaller ones. So we're missing something like 70 or 75% of our economy when they're not reporting on small businesses. So they report on big businesses. They're reporting reports on surveys for the most part. So they analyze surveys of their clients. This is great, and it's pertinent to their clients. It's also generally pertinent to the rest of society. However, it's not really solid evidence on which to build conclusions for policy. So what we wanted to look at is how can management scientists and consultants work together so that the consultancy reporting and the management science gets better. The problem with management science is that it's too slow. It could take 3-4 years to get a paper out or study out, and by then maybe it's a moot issue. And if it's not a moot issue, has it been properly promoted? Are the right people hearing about it? Lots of people aren't going to read a 20-page scientific report, but the rules of evidence that they use can be applied to consultancy reporting. For example, consultancies are frequently referring to reports from within their own consultancy. Now that's valid. Consultancies have this vast database of knowledge about their clients and about the industries that they cover. However, in terms of science, what we want to do and what we want to see is that they're going to be using, management scientists would rather insist that you should use different sources. So be reaching out, in fact, entirely out of consultancy and into management science to try and understand what's happening and contextualize it. So we've done this study. We looked at the bibliometric evidence to show that consultancy reporting can learn a lot from management science, and management science can learn a lot from consultancy reporting. So briefly, consultants can learn stronger evidence gathering from management scientists. Management scientists can learn about speed and accuracy and pertinence from consultancy reporting. Because it's AI and it's rolling out across society, this is a big deal. We need to be able to work together. I understand, in many cases, management scientists might be competing a little bit for the same dollar as the consultancy, because the company might be considering whether or not to hire a consultancy or support a university for the same information. But it's not about doing the same information. It's really from the policymaker's point of view or business maker and business owner's point of view and consultant's point of view. You're made stronger by that management science. You're made stronger by going to find people who are already working on your same questions and who can give more information that'll give you better information for your clients, less predictive, more preparing, more understanding what's happening, and a little bit less reliance on surveys. So the paper's here. Check out the abstract, check out the paper. Let us know if you need anything. We're here. The Ola Fellowship's goal is to get everybody in the conversation. That means we're here to help you. You're a consultant, you want to find a management scientist? No problem. You're a management scientist, you want to find consultant? Bring it on. We've got these people. We know who you are. And if we don't, get in touch and read the paper. Thanks very much.